here with the winners of the X Factor, Alex and Sierra. Woo! I love this pose. It's so cute. It's so cute. You know, this was one thing. Is like you guys weren't like you were singing on the show. We never saw you kiss. We never saw you make out. This is a nice display of PDA.
That's not our thing. We're just chilling.
You're just chilling. Before we started rolling, you were telling me something really cool because you were looking at our celebrity pillow with JT on it.
Yes.
And JT revealed the news. Alex.
We have found out through some sources that Justin Timberlake.
Some secret sources.
Some secret sources that Justin Timberlake might know who we are.
Might know who you are.
Yep,
Or definitely
no, he definitely knows who we are, but we don't.
Hello, Justin.
We don't know if he wants to meet us or what. But
and now he's just snuggled in with you there.
And we're gonna keep his picture right here so that it's.
So it's like.
Hi, it's Alex, Sierra, and Justin here. I'm Young Hollywood.
I could see a collaboration in your future. A nice, cozy little collaboration.
That'd be so cool.
Is he a man crush of yours?
Definitely. I have very many of them.
Okay.
Because he's not allowed to have girl crushes. So he's
not
allowed to have man crushes.
So I have tons of them. All right, so you really want me to listen?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Oh, there's many.
John Mayer, Jason Mraz, Justin Timberlake. I really like Zach Galifianakis.
I love he's been here.
I saw him on the picture. That's what reminded me on the pillow. Yeah, that's what reminded me that I love him. He's right there.
Is it a beard? What is it?
It's the beard, because as you can see, I've been working on one
You've
myself.
been working on this
do you want to know how long this mustache has taken him?
Okay. We've trimmed it 3 times since we've been here.
Wow.
But
only
that,
like.
And it's been how many months?
Prior to that, I had not shaved it since November of 2011.
What?
Or trimmed it. I had never trimmed it or shaved it just since November of 2011. Yeah.
Wow.
So
and and what about your crushes? Are you allowed to have guy crushes, or are you only allowed to have girl crushes?
She loves One Direction. She slow danced with Niall.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to ask you who's tighter with the band at this point, because they've been on the show, they've been performed on the show. Like, which one of you bonded more?
No, I think we both did.
Yeah.
I got to talk to Niall for a little bit longer than she did. Yeah. He's a really cool guy.
Oh.
So they all
Talk to
are.
Harry
Talk
and
to
Niall
Harry
the
a little
most.
bit. Yeah.
See, I have a bit of a crush on Harry.
I do too. We both have a third nipple.
Wait, wait, I knew you had a third nipple. I didn't know he had a third nipple.
I've heard that he has one, so I'm assuming that we both have one.
But he kind of is like, his shirt's always open. Like you.
Yeah, well, Alex is down here.
Yeah, so.
Is that where it is?
Yeah.
So you can't have a triple cleavage because it's too
right,
low.
No.
Right, it's fine. No one will see it.
I'm hoping that if we, when we hug, they line up.
And kiss.
You just feel your nipples. This is getting really gross,
sorry for that.
So One Direction is a crush. Anybody else?
Go ahead, I don't care.
I don't know.
You could have a girl crush.
Oh, I have lots of girl crushes.
Go ahead.
I would love to meet Jennifer Lawrence because I feel like she is just like so cool and funny. And a lot of her interviews, she talks about food, and I do too. So I feel like we would bond over food.
What's your favorite?
How can I pick a favorite? I just love food.
Her mom's cooking is incredible.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she's Vietnamese.
So you must miss it because you've been here on the show for so long.
Oh yeah. My mom was like, "What's the first thing you want when you get back?"
So what is the first thing?
Caramel fish.
Thank you.
What is caramel fish?
I don't even.
We don't know.
It's
It's
not
fish.
sweet.
Sweet fish? It's
No,
not.
it's not.
It's kind of sweet.
Not like how you think like a caramel apple or anything.
But you know how like teriyaki salmon is kind of sweet?
Yeah.
It's the same sort of deal, but it's not teriyaki.
It's amazing.
It's
I
really
can't even
good.
describe it. But like Simon knows I love food, so every time we go in his trailer, we'll be having like a serious conversation. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Is he a foodie too? Go ahead.
Well, he has food like every sound check. He has like a bowl of candy, British chocolates.
But
and things.
we had like a meeting with I think it was like the top 10 or something in his trailer, and he calls us all in, and
is this trailer really cool?
it's a double decker.
two-story.
It's two-story trailer. It's incredible. But we're sitting in the trailer, and we're all having like this, regular conversation, actually kind of a serious one. And there's 2 tables of food set up, like one's here and then one's down there. And Sierra literally gets down on her hands and knees and is crawling from table to table eating, and would crawl over it and eat and just look at him, and he goes, would just look at her and say, yeah, that's what she does. It was such a common thing.
You're like a human vacuum.
Yeah. It was right before one of the live shows, and I was seriously hungry, and I knew I wouldn't get a chance because as soon as we were done there, we had to go right on stage.
Yeah.
So I had to sneak the food in.
Nibbling.
So give me a little peek into I know you guys it was such a whirlwind winning last night, and I don't know if it's sunk in yet, but sort of like when all the press was done and you got back to your hotel and you just were alone, did you just go to sleep? Did you look at each other and have a private what was that sort of first moments alone like?
It was a combination of everything, kind of just like, oh my gosh, what just happened? That wasn't real. It didn't feel real. Are we really walking into our hotel and
I kind of don't I don't really remember going to sleep. It just kind of snuck up on me and I was out. So
Plus, it felt funny because it was like we just won a TV show, and then we were microwaving like CVS TV dinners because we were so hungry.
It was really good though. It was delicious. Yeah.
See, it always comes back to food.
So you haven't watched back the win?
No,
the
yeah, we haven't had time.
I get
honestly.
weepy. Like I
thinking about it, I do.
Yeah.
I cried like a little baby girl last night.
You did cry.
For once, I held it together, but then as soon as the contestants ran out, I was done for the rest of the night.
That was it. A lot of tears.
Yeah.
But like, okay, so you said something to him when, like, you first started singing that last song, and you were crying.
Yeah.
And you wiped his tears, which is the sweetest thing. And then there was that you said something, and then you just snapped back into like the song.
I don't know what it was. Honestly, I don't think that I know what you said, but I like closed my eyes and I couldn't look. I think what got me was all those blue lights in the audience. I don't know if you can see it on the camera.
I didn't even know they gave. I guess they gave the audience all these blue lights, and they started swaying it like this.
Yeah, that was really
cool. Because I remember
cool.
looking out and going,
I don't know why that would trigger tears for me.
Blue lights.
But it
Do you
did.
have a blue light we could shine on you?
Yeah, I might start crying.
Something about the color blue.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was like the song, and I don't know. I think that when we started singing, it sort of sunk in. I was like, oh my God, this just happened. But then you said something. I don't know what you said. I just closed my eyes and I had to block everything out. And then I kind of pulled it back in, and then everyone ran out, and I lost it all over again.
Restless Road was bawling because they are
really
best.
were. They were crying harder than you.
They really are best friends.
They're our best buddies, and I don't know, they're just like the coolest dudes ever.
So I know you can do some impersonations.
I can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Throw us up your favorite.
Okay. Where am I looking?
You can dish it right to camera. You can go right over here. You can throw it to two cameras if you want.
I don't know.
All the cameras.
I've never done that.
Fancy.
I gotta get the hair ready. There we go.
Yeah, it's good.
That's George Bush, you know.
Okay.
Right. Back in 1924, we put a man on the moon. I want to take it one step further. I want to put a man on the sun. They say, George, it's impossible. It's too hot. Well, I've arrived, decided, come up with a perfect plan. We're gonna do it at night. America.
Yep, that's it.
And okay, that's
so
not my own
fabulous.
material. I don't know where I heard it, but I'm sure that someone's gonna see that and they're gonna be like, "Hey, that's this guy sing." So whoever that was, thank you for that material. I just use it because I'm not good at
You stole
coming up with stuff.
somebody's gonna be like, wait, I trademarked
But that was my
that.
impersonation. That was my face. That was my voice.
That was fantastic. Do you do any?
She can do a really good baby cry.
Yeah.
It's actually terrifying.
Can we hear
Okay.
it?
Yeah, okay.
Oh my gosh. I don't know whose was better. That was incredible. How did you learn you could do that?
Yeah, how did you
I
learn you
think,
could do
okay,
that?
when my nephew was first born, he was like totally a crier all the time. And one time I was babysitting him, and he was just, for no reason, just crying at me. And I just cried back at him because I wanted, yes, because he was staring at me. Just
Directed at you.
Yes, he was
It's like
staring at me and crying. And I didn't do anything. And I think I just like went and cried back at him to try and stop him. And he just kind of went, and then started crying even harder. And I think it just, I don't know, kind of evolved that way.
So on the show, I know you guys, like, you're from Florida, and I know, I've seen, songs of yours on YouTube. You're singing in the back of a truck, and you're just very casual. Like, what was it like, sort of seeing each other, like, glammed up? Like, the glam squad hits you on X Factor the first time. Do you like that whole glam part of it?
Yeah, well, I've never gotten my hair and makeup done before. I don't even get my hair.
Neither have I. Can you believe it?
Well, you both have good hair too.
I don't even really brush my hair a lot. I do shower, so I'm not gross. I just don't really brush my hair.
Well, I actually came out here. I grew my hair out before we came out. I was like, man, I'll grow it out. That way they can do whatever they want. They can really kind of shape it up. And I got out here, and they're like, no, don't let them touch your hair. I'm like, are you kidding? Like, I need it. It's so long. It's way too long.
Well, they
like,
styled it really.
They styled
really
it cool, but I was like, dude, all this time I've been like letting it grow out. I should have just cut it before I came. But they let me go short for the last 2 episodes, so that was cool.
So which one of you is the bigger diva in the makeup chair?
No, not in the makeup chair.
That was quick.
In the hair department, I'm a much bigger diva.
So like, okay, are you sure? Like,
Actually,
I think it needs to just like a little bit.
It's really funny you ask that because we were literally having this conversation with the hair people yesterday. Like,
he's so particular with
I'm
his
very,
hair.
very specific because I was asking her. I said, "What do you think the percentage of hat to no hat is for me on a daily basis?" And she said about 70-30 that I wear the hat.
You wear the hat, yeah.
And it's because I wake up and just nothing is happening. Nothing's working. I'm like, just hat.
My hair
hat
is
it up.
just not fabulous.
Yeah,
right
it's just
now.
not right. So instead of me putting in time to that, I just put the hat on. But no, I'm definitely a bigger hair diva.
Can I just say, he takes like so much longer to get ready than me.
Really?
Even when they're like, okay,
I'm not
we have to walk down to the
somehow,
stage. I am always the first person there. Okay, I'm ready. The boys take forever.
It's because
literally forever.
It's because we're lazy mainly,
Well,
and we just take as much time as we possibly can doing everything.
Yes, and women, I think we get sick of doing that stuff, and maybe for guys, it's like, oh,
It's
whatever.
new.
Yeah, this is a new
Makeup?
cool
You're gonna put
thing.
chapstick on for me? Great.
So you know, I always have this thing. You know, when you listen to a song, you have like your favorite part of the song. And you're like, oh, that's my favorite part. With each other, what was the favorite? Like, what is the favorite part of a song that you like to hear Alex sing, and what is your favorite part of hearing Sierra sing?
When we sang "Give Me Love," when he says the word blood, that is like blood. I don't know, his raspy voice. That is literally just that word was my favorite thing ever.
I think one of my favorite parts in any song was on Gravity when the that thing that you do.
good.
Thanks. I've been practicing.
You can impersonate each other.
But yeah, but that high note that you hit on Gravity, that was killer. It was so good.
Thanks.
And who has the better dance moves between the two of you?
Me. He has the funnier dancers, but I'm just a
She's
better
a three-time
dancer.
Irish dancing, world champion Irish dancer.
What?
Yeah.
Can we get a demonstration?
What?
She won't even do that from when I'm around now.
That was a quick no. And I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit. My favorite quote, one of my favorite quotes I've ever heard is this: if you let people crap all over you, you're going to smell, or something like
Yeah,
that.
well, okay, so if you saw last night's episode, my grandfather did a little thing.
Pop
and
Pop.
That's Pop Pop and Mama.
They made me cry too.
They made me, oh my God, that was another time I lost it. But Pop Pop told me a couple years ago, I don't know why, the context. I remember we were in the car, and I was sitting in the back seat, and we were just talking, and he goes, you know, if you let people crap all over you, imagine how you'll smell. I'm like, I started laughing at first. I'm like, what are you talking about? You're going senile. You're literally starting to lose it. But then I started thinking, like, actually, that's a really good bit of advice.
Well, I was thinking it'd be a good song lyric, so putting you on the spot,
would.
how would that song go?
Holy shit.
I don't know.
I wish I could give you a beat. I can't beatbox though.
I don't know. I gotta think of that one.
We'll get back to
You
you.
might want to throw that out.
We'll do a YouTube cover and send it just for you.
Yeah.
Can you give me a cut of your royalties on that
We'll
one?
see what we can do.